All right, we're gonna make a train body here. This is what it looks like all put together. We're just gonna do the main body. We have directions down here. I have these printed off. Okay, it's dicey, it's hard. We'll see how people do. I've already created them all. This is where we're going with this. Maybe. All right, so you can see it. Not too bad. And then you can actually see it assembled, if I'm not mistaken. No, I must put it somewhere in here. I don't know where I assembled it. So yeah, let's go to it. I'm just going to go into OnShape. I would recommend making a folder. Actually, you have to make a folder, but I'm just going to make a document. And, practice train body. I was going to say I actually spelled it right. No, of course I didn't. Let's go make a train body. Let's go make a train body. Sorry, you don't want to hear the singing. All right, I'm going to do cross section first. So I'll call it the front view. Sketch there. Let's start at the origin. And 5.5 seems to be the length. And tough drawing to read, 0.875. Yeah, that'll work. And then another rectangle, starting at this point. And it is 1.75 wide. And it doesn't say how tall it is. It does, but it's a little tricky. I think I'll make it as big as I have to. 2.35 plus 0.375. And then I gotta carve it out later. The back's actually got a curve on the top. So there's a couple different ways to do that. I'm gonna carve it out. Okay, let's trim away this stuff. And is there anything I want to do with this to make it easier? I could just put this circle in here. So let's see, we need a line and we'll snap it off of, I don't want to go to the center, we'll go somewhere horizontal. And that should come over 0.25. And we need a dimension to it from the bottom is 1.75. So that's the center of a circle we're going to make, which is a radius of 0.5, so diameter of 1. I got to trim all this stuff out of here. Oh, it's got a tangent line off the top. I think I'm okay with that. I'll use a tangent constraint. We'll just go here and horizontal and escape line, and then we'll make sure we are tangent. Good, wasn't tangent. Down here, same deal. Let's go with line, make it horizontal, escape line, and then tangent. That. Good. And let's trim out some stuff. Oops. Thank you. Could I do more? No, that's pretty much it. Finish. Front. Now, if you've ever watched my videos, I tend to start turning off these views. I'm actually going to leave on now. And we're going to extrude 2 inches. So you 2 inches. Not bad at all. Check, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna do the back because that's the tough one. So let's do a sketch on the back. Oops. Which will cover the top half too. And we need a point here. Center of our circle. It's about here. We're going to come up. I'm just going to go with that. And it should be 2.35 times 2. All right, we're going to shave this off, but not yet. We got to get it in the center, which is 1 inch. And then I got to get it the proper height, which is 0.375. I'm confused as to why my circle's up so big. Well, not gonna worry about it. Okay, let's copy some previous stuff here. U to U, U down to, maybe not, U down to, I think I'll go to here, and then U to here. Escape line, make sure I'm looking directly at the back. Yeah, I got a shape. I don't have to trim anything. It should all vanish. If not, I'll change it. So done. And we're going to extrude. We're going to extrude a cut this time. I'm going to pick this. We're going to say up to next. Nice. There's the top of the train, and notice all the other stuff vanished. I do need to put a hole here. Since I'm staring at it, might as well. It is diameter 0.25 inches. It is 1 inch over. It is 0.375 up. And I have to extrude it in 0.5. There it goes. The whole cut in the back. All right, so the back looks good. Let's go do the front. We got a circle to make. We can make it in this plane. We can make it in this plane. Let me go with this plane for no particular reason. And I'll start a sketch there, and let's look directly at it. Circle's up a little bit higher, like about here-ish. And it is 0.75 times 2. Nice. And it's 1.375 off the bottom. And it is 1 inch in. That's it, we're done. We extrude to next. Check it. And our body's shaping up quite nicely. Cool. All right, let's put holes in the side. No, let's put holes in the front because I'm facing the front. And it is sketch 3 holes. They're real small. They're only 0.125 in diameter. One is centered on the center. 0.125. The other 2 are out here somewhere. 0.125. And I'm going to use that over here, so I only have to change one height. So if you didn't see, I hovered over that and it gives me a little yellow dotted line you can barely see. So it just lines them up basically. So whatever this one does, that one's going to do the same. And that is 0.125, which seems awfully small. And this one is 0.625. You know, one of the problems with dimensioning these, you're like, hey, I'm done. And no, we're not. You always got to slow the brain down and say, did I get it all? 0.375. Now, those two are not tied together. The one on the right won't move to the right. All right, I take it back. It did. Shouldn't have. .625. They're linked top to bottom. They're not necessarily linked left to right. 0.625. Extrude them, and it says in 0.125. Extrude, remove 0.125. Uno, dos, trace. All right, got the front. We got to do a hole on top. That looks hard. Let's do that. Now, I don't know how to make a plane up there, so I want to try an offset plane. Offset plane. Nah, that's not going to work. I want to create a plane. Let's see if it gives me the option here. No, I don't see it. So I have all sorts of tricks for getting planes where I want them, but I should be smart enough to figure out where it is up here. Modify, delete face, move face, place face, plane. No, you know, I'm going to hover over this, see what it says to me. Create new planes by referencing existing planes. Select reference geometries, set distances or angles as necessary. Well, I'm going to try this entity. And I'm going to try this, see what it does. And plane point. So, oh, did you? It doesn't work for me. Yeah, well, we'll try something else. Exit out of that. Let's try to offset this plane. Offset plane. And let's go with plane point. Pick that. There it is, it worked. That's pretty sweet. Check. Let's do a sketch on this one. I'm always amazed how many people are afraid of CAD. I mean, just jump in and go. There's nothing else to say. Make mistakes, you make mistakes, not the end of the world. This hole is 0.5, and I'm going to extrude it down 0.25. Just I didn't turn no. Don't know if that worked. 0.5. I was doing something wrong. Okay, and it is on the center line, which I probably could have done a lot easier. It's how far over? It doesn't say, it's just on the center line. So that's gonna be 1 inch from here. Yeah, it looks centered. And then from here to here is 0.875. Check, spin it so I can see it. And now I have to extrude a cut or remove. It's called cut in the other software we have. And down 0.25. Check. I'm going to turn this plane off. I don't need it anymore. I hope. That one's kind of tricky. So there's our train so far. All right, looks really, really good. We got that done, that done. We got holes in the side. Now the holes in the side have a thread on them. You can put a thread on them. I will not, because I'm thinking of 3D printing this, and I don't want to put threads in there. It's going to cause problems for the 3D printer. So they are 1/4 inch. This one's about here, 0.25. This one I will lock down in terms of on that same plane. There's my yellow line. This one is also 0.25. This one's 1 inch over here. Notice my dimensions aren't catching. Maybe my keyboard is finally dying, which I know it is, but I didn't think it was dying that badly. 1. And this one is 4.5 from the edge. Extrude them down, both down about 0.875. I'm looking, it looks like I've used all the dimensions, so I should be good to go. All right. If I screwed up, then you can yell at me later. Won't be the first time. I just saved that sketch, I hope. Remove 0.875. Check. Do I have a plane down the middle? I do not have a plane down the middle. Sure would be nice if I did. Let's offset this plane. Well, there's my holes. You are going to get offset. So let's right click on it. Offset plane. Or not. Offset plane. And we'll go with through a point. So what's up? Why did I make that plane? Well, it's going to be easier to reflect these two. So let's reflect them. First things, entities to mirror. Not letting me pick these. Weird. Let's see if I can pick the mirror plane first, if that makes it happier. I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Mirror plane. This one. Entities to mirror. So odd. Well, let me do it. So this plane was a waste of time, but I tried something. Let's, ooh, it might even let me grab these from the other side. Let's hope so. Sketch, view, circle. Come on, grab the other side. Maybe there somewhere. Fooey. See if I can project. While we're at it, check extrude cuts. That was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Remove 0.875. What just happened? My bad. I just realized you have to go and click on them. You have to actually make the same circles. As insane as that sounds. This is not actually existing. It's just, it's there. 0.25. Still not there with OnShape. I'm getting there, but I'm not there. It's still a struggle. 0.25. Okay, now I can extrude them. Should pick them automatically. There's nothing else in here. Guess not. Remove 0.875. Check. Turn off my planes. Don't forget, you can always turn them back on. Only because I want to see it look really nice. That's sharp. but I did do the front view here, so I should really do it right. There it is. I would color this. I don't like the color of it now, so added appearance. Actually, I would assign a material. I told people to use PLA. I'm wondering if you can actually get that. Oh, you can. Wow, I'm shocked. Check. So now it's got a material, and then you can change certain colors, certain faces. I'm going to just go with fire engine red. No, I'm going to have my caboose be fire engine red. Black? No. Blue? Meh, I'll take it. There we go. All right. Good stuff.